Tonight, we're gonna learn the 4F speaking at the doctors. And now, please welcome your host for the learning list for the day tonight, Mr. Phú Sĩ! Welcome all of you guys back to our lesson of a show, and so happy to see you guys back after short weekend. It is short enough for me to enjoying myself doing nothing. Right. Yesterday, I could not sleep. Yes, this is a true thing. I did not sleep, and I had to stay up at about 1 a.m. this morning. 1 a.m. I don't know why. I don't know why I got that feeling, and I stayed up until 1 a.m. And I don't know. And I watched a movie. I watched a film on a channel on a TV. Let's just say Devo. Alright? It is quite the same, but I am saying took the word out. Alright? So tonight we are going to learn the unit 4F speaking. We'll talk about other doctors. Alright? So what will happen if you are at the doctor's? Alright, you have to tell your symptoms, your illnesses. Alright, so let's do it right now. We will begin with the exercise number 1 right now. Exercise number 1, what do they tell us to do? Complete the dialogue with the doctor's questions from A to E. Then listen and check. So we have 5 sentences, 5 questions that doctors are gonna ask you when you are visit them. Alright, so let's listen carefully and fill in. Easy exercise.
4F. Exercise 1.
Okay, so let's listen.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
Well, I've got a problem with my eye.
Oh, yes, I can see that. When did it start?
3 or 4 days ago.
I see. Is it painful?
Yes, it's very sore. It hurts when I blink.
Let me have a look at it. Yes, the eyelid is very swollen. Have you put any drops in it?
Yes, I got some eye drops from the chemist's, but they didn't do anything.
I think you need antibiotics. You've got an eye infection. Are you allergic to penicillin?
No, I'm not. I've taken it before.
Okay. I'm going to prescribe some eye drops as well.
Good. Thank you.
Have you had any other symptoms?
No, I haven't. I've been feeling fine.
Good. Now, I think you should come back next week. I want to make sure it's getting better. And you must call immediately if it gets worse.
Alright, so we have listened to the dialogue, a short dialogue, alright? But it includes a lot of information, including the 5 sentences that we are going to fill in right now. Alright, so I will tell you the answers right now. Number 1, we may have to listen again and to prove that the answer is correct.
Lesson 4F. Exercise
Begin
1.
of a new CD.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
Well, I've got a problem with my eye.
Oh, yes, I can see that. When did it start?
When did it start? Alright, it is E. 1 will match with E. Number 2.
3 or 4 days ago.
I see. Is it painful?
Yes, it's very sore.
I see. Is it painful? Is it painful? D will be matched with blank number 2. Number 3.
Hurts when I blink.
Let me have a look at it. Yes, the eyelid is very swollen. Have you put any drops in it?
Have
Yes,
Have you put any drops in it? Alright, have you put any drops in it? It is C. 3C. Number 4.
some eye drops from the chemist's, but they didn't do anything.
I think you need antibiotics. You've got an eye infection. Are you allergic to penicillin?
Are you allergic to penicillin? Alright, so A will match with number 4. And the last one will be definitely B. Alright, B. It is B for number 5. But let's prove if it is correct, alright?
I'm not. I've taken it before.
Okay. I'm going to prescribe some eye drops as well.
Good. Thank you.
Have you had any other symptoms?
Alright, have you got any other
I haven't.
symptoms?
I've been feeling fine.
Good. Now, I think you should come back next week. I want to make sure it's getting better. And you must call immediately if it gets worse.
Alright, so we have finished the dialogue talking about the patient. The patient visits the doctor, and the doctor has given some advice and giving some of the medicine so that she could drink while she was having a problem with her eye. It is her sore eye. Alright, so we have listened to the dialogue, a short dialogue, but it is meaningful. Alright. Alright, number 3, exercise number 3 right now. What did they tell us to do? Listen to the 4 patients. Listen to the 4 patients. Match the patients with the symptoms. Alright? Each person has got 2 different symptoms. Right? Patient 1, 2, 3, or 4. Alright, so we have 4 patients visit one doctor. Alright, the same doctor. Alright, and what we're gonna do is to fill in the patient with the symptoms right over there. There are 4 symptoms: headache, temperature means high temperature, feel sick, sickness, and upset stomach. Alright, so we're gonna match each of the patients will be matched with 2 symptoms. Alright, so maybe number 1 example, not a true answer. Alright, maybe number 1, you may listen, he has a headache, and he also has a temperature, a high temperature. So you write number 1 for headache and number 1 either for temperature. Alright, so we're gonna start listening this part after a short break. Alright, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the next part of the show. Alright, don't go anywhere.